Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Timberwolves, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Handle out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. You look at the Thunder. Well, they took Game 1. If they can make it 2-0, Greg, the odds certainly favor them to advance.
Well, the cliche is that the series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. But the reality is if they take care of business on their home court tonight, they'll be on their way to ending it.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Conley finds Randall. Goes up on the high post. Good, he hits the jump shot.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a hand on it. Gobert pulls it in.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Randall no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Hartenstein with the screen on top. Sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Holmgren wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Conley. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. McDaniels got his second bucket of the game to go. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Dort. Williams kicks to Holmgren. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Randall. McDaniels sets a screen for Randall. And the rejection by Holmgren. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that. The job's not finished.
And here is Dort. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Pass to Williams from outside the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Out to Conley. Handle a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the summer league record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
The kick out to Williams. And the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall with a screen for Conley. Inside. And there's Randall on the assist from Conley.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Here's Williams after the basket by Minnesota. At the top of the key, Holmgren. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. The first thing coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. To the inside. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 5 now.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Back to Dort for 3. Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Back to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. He's got 7.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. Pass to Dort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
The first free throw is good. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Edwards.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout, he's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And here's Conley outside. Dort grabs the miss. to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Here's Holmgren. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. A three for DiVincenzo. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Williams, a screen on Conley. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Off target from three-point range.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
A wide open look here for Caruso. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves trail. Caruso with the steal. Pass to Holmgren from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Randall with the bucket.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
And here is Williams. He's got 5. Here's Holmgren. Now Dort. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Randall with the drive. Out to Conley. Randall, a screen on Caruso. Randall is doubled. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Pulls up from the corner. No good off the front iron.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option.
Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Conley against Caruso. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Jalen Williams. And so it's Minnesota with it. The Thunder making the shot. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's Alexander Walker after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Williams. Pass to Caruso. Wiggins sets a screen for Caruso. They get it back. Here's Joe. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in. Here's DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. Outside Edwards. Miller sets a screen for Edwards. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Down low. Here's Joe. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Joe's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the four-man position. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Drops in the tray.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Williams up on top. Joe finds Wiggins. Williams a screen on Ingles. 5 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first. Clark, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Minnesota shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And they recover it. Reid makes it off the glass. Reid's got his first points in this one.
I love that kind of energy from Naz Reid. You don't give up on a play.
Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from short range. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. To the paint, taken away by Williams. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Reid with a screen for Edwards. Pass to Reid. There's the 3. Good on the triple. Reid's got 5 now.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Baseline try. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. They trail by 1.
made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
It was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, size and athleticism, a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Joe can't get it to go. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And the basket by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
The Thunder shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Alexander Walker. That one misses for Wiggins.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter. And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Off target with his 3.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Edwards. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Edwards looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. Off with the layup. Inside. Here's DiVincenzo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Dort. The Timberwolves shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. Alexander trailing by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wiggins kicks to Dort. Top of the key, Gilgeous Alexander. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Edwards passes to Reed. Back to Edwards. Vincenzo. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous Alexander's got 12 in the game.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Randle. Gobert with a screen for Randle. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for him.
There's such a nice mix of strength and skill. Julius Randle on the attack.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here comes your Thunder Girl.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Buries it down low. Gilgeous Alexander's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Down low. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Got a piece of it. Edwards with it. He's got 17 to the middle. Randle, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Outside Williams, back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts the move on, and the layup is up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. From downtown, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Conley outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Dort against Edwards. Outside Conley. To the wing right side. 4 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Williams looking around. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. They grabbed their own miss.
Yeah, easy call.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Caruso. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren. Boy, you get him in the restricted area, look out.
Here's Randall. Out to Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And he can't hit the second.
It's not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots over Caruso. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dort misses. Timberwolves trail. Angle right side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Randall works so hard down low, earns him these fouls in the process.
The Timberwolves missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And that's 13 points for Chet Holmgren.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Outside Conley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Conley. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, Mike Conley has always been such a steadying influence, a respected leader. Doesn't matter what team he's on.
Holmgren against Randall. Holmgren the pass to Caruso. Now Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniels. Williams can't get it to go. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 47% in their second quarter. McDaniels dishes to Conley. Gobert with the screen on Caruso. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Now, here's Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Holmgren's got 16.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. To Gobert. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a...
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props. They've been smart with the decision-making.
They're certainly running the offense well. And looking at where the Thunder... And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Gord to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Now Holmgren following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. McDaniels against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Williams for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Minnesota.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Outside, Edwards. Gobert down low. Defended by Holmgren. Gobert, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Edwards passes to Gobert. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Dort. Shot by McDaniels, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Here's Edwards. Three-pointer, Randle. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Randle's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Timberwolves. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Dort. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against McDaniel. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Edwards. The shot will not fall. Nice defense from George. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
To me, that's where the frame of Lou Dort helps, right? He's so big and strong from the guard position. He can take contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, George. He's perfect from the line this time. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Edwards kicks to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes. Conley's got 12 in the game.
There are very few players who run screen and roll action as well as Mike Conley. Put the ball in his hands and knows something good's going to happen.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Here's Williams. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. George got his 8th rebound here tonight. Holmgren in the high post. Over Randall. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Dort. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Here's Edwards. A Thunder pull it in. It's Dort on the wing. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Conley. He's got 12. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Takes the 13-footer. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on top. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous at pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 17 now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now, here's George. He's got 6, and the call against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shea Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Conley kicks to Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Hits it from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 20. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23. DiVincenzo against Jordan. puts up a deep three. Here's Randall. Another shot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. For the tie, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And it's good for 2. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Williams. He has 5. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
The Thunder shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now, here's Caruso. 6 points for him. Williams passes to Caruso. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's. It's Dort on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Pass to Hartenstein. For the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Edwards. Dort grabs the miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Caruso kicks to Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Dort with a screen for Williams. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. The lead is 2. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Randall. Gobert the screen to the inside. Back to Randall. Gobert with the screen on Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 29. Now Hartenstein. Dort with the ball. This one for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Bangs on the trifecta. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander grabs the rebound again.
He seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
1:14 left to play here in the third. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31 points. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. But it will look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Dort. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Randall, a screen on Caruso. Here's DiVincenzo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota. Caruso finds Williams. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. No good on the shot.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them to have a back.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 13. Reed. Off target from outside. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. Count them one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Williams.
Oh, Jalen Williams gets a good look from that corner, and the three-point shot is pure.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Minnesota on top, up 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Reed is out there with Clark. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards with it. Edwards slashing in. Pass to Reed. Clark kicks to DiVincenzo. Clark a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 3 on the clock. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Higgins outside to the paint. He's looking for Joe and finds him. Williams a screen. Here's Caruso. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Reed gets the bucket. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from 3, but I like when he goes to work inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 6, and the bucket from Williams.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Reed with the screen on Caruso. And stolen by Williams. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Wiggins. Finish off the break.
And this is what you want on both ends. To win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
Free throw good, Edwards. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. And Edwards drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
They're trailing by 6. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Clark in the corner. No good on the triple.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Williams passes to Dort. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Dort. Pass to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 4 on the clock. And it's in there. And now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Outside, Dort. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And here now the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Edwards. Right wing. On his way from Clark for 2. 7-foot shot. Edwards loves it in there.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there. He does tie it up.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Conley. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Wiggins, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Caruso. Offline with his 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley the pass to Alexander Walker. Conley's shot is off. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a one-point game. Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Long move inside by Edwards. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Wiggins, a screen on Conley. The Thunder with another miss.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play calls, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. That one a tad off long to the right, but drops in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, a different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Randle with a screen for Edwards. Down low. No good. Good D by Holmgren. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. There's the lob to Dort. And again with the rebound.
This night will have a place in the franchise history book since the team's existence. No one's had this many rebounds in a postseason game.
He has been sensational. A show of force on the glass. The Thunder have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
And a screen on George. Edwards gets to Gobert. Outside Conley. And to Gobert. Lets it go from deep. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Back to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in off the backboard. 42 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from the offense. Randle, a screen on George. Edwards dishes to Randle. Misses the layup. Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Dort misses.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Edwards with it. Dort covering. And here is McDaniel. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley's shot is off. Thunder shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
Randle kicks to McDaniel. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Up top, Edwards, defended by George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck shows you right there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists, playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
But they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 now on the night. Timberwolves trail by 6. Over in the corner, Edwards. Bucket, Edwards slotting home the three.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Dort wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dort's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder. Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Edwards can't hit. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 12-4 run. Dort misses.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. It's Chet Holmgren with the...
Second team foul. At the line
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
At the crossover, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Oklahoma City now. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Pass to Hartenstein. So we see the Thunder get the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in the series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Doris Burke.